Good afternoon and welcome back to Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith and today I'm going to do another video highlighting a brand new arrival here at the dealership. What I have in front of me is the all-new 2017 Sherry Ram ProMaster conversion van. Now this particular van is a 9-passenger conversion van built on the 159-inch wheelbase and obviously is a raised roof. Now exterior paint on this van is a granite crystal metallic clear coat paint. Absolutely gorgeous paint on this, and we have this fitted with the 18-inch chrome wheel package. Now just like all the ProMasters here at the dealership, everything on the exterior has been painted to match, such as door handles, power mirrors, running boards, door trim, fender trim, and the front fascia. Now this van does feature the chrome grille, which really looks nice with the chrome wheels that are on this package. Moving along to the side of the van here, this van does feature 5% limo tint factory glass in the back, so it's going to give you the best protection from the sun and give you extra privacy as well. Now moving along to the back of the van, I want to go over some safety features that all the ProMasters here at the dealership have to offer, starting with the rear backup camera. Now the rear backup camera on all the ProMasters is located top dead center. So basically the way that this works is anytime you throw this vehicle in reverse, you're going to get a visual on your Uconnect 5.0 touchscreen inside of whatever might be behind you. Now this van also does feature the rear backup sensors located here in the back bumper. So not only are you going to get a visual, you're going to get an audible that's going to intensify the closer you might become to an object behind you. Now this van also features anti-lock brakes, traction control, rollover mitigation, which is extremely important in a high-profile vehicle, and hill start brake assist. Now if you have any questions on any of those safety features and what they actually do, please give me a call and I can get into better detail, or more detail I should say, about those specific safety features. Now all of the ProMasters here will tow 5,100 pounds. This particular van does have the factory tow package with your 7-pin and your 4-pin flat located to the left of the receiver. Now 5,100 pounds is a pretty good towing amount, considering that all the ProMasters are front wheel drive and feature a V6 platform. Now the V6 in this is rated just under 300 horsepower, and this 9-passenger is good for getting gas mileage north of 20 miles to the gallon on the highway. Now all of our ProMasters feature a sliding rear entry door. Now we can accommodate a power sliding door kit. If you need information, prices on that, please give me a call and I can get into detail. Now one thing I want to talk about before I step inside this van is our floor height. Again, because all of our ProMasters are front wheel drive, that allows us to have the lowest floor in the industry due to no drive shaft going from the transmission to the rear axle. So our floor height is only 21 inches off the ground, with the first step on the running board being just above 10 inches and then about 10.5 inches to the second step. So it makes it easy to enter and exit this van. And of course you can tell how big this opening is. It's not a problem getting in and out. And while I'm on this subject, I want to talk a brief second about mobility. Anybody looking for mobility applications in the ProMaster is an excellent choice due to the lowest floor and the widest opening. Now I'm 6'2" and I can step inside this van and not have to bend over whatsoever. That's a great feature to have in a conversion van, because let's face it, I mean, the reason we're looking for a conversion van is for room, comfort, and accessibility. Now once inside this van, what we have here is a dark gray leather interior with a silver piping on the outside of all the seats here, and we do have a black carpet on the floor, a black bottom wall, and a gray upper wall with black privacy shades. Now I talked just briefly about the glass on the outside of the van. Again, 5% factory limo tint glass. And all of the windows in the back of this van have a shade. So if you need that additional privacy, you can't even look through this glass, even with your face all the way up on the outside. You can't see inside the van. But if you want a little more privacy or to protect this vehicle on a hot sunny day, these are really nice to have. Now, as far as storage goes, all of our ProMasters have overhead storage located in the raised roof. Now, even our low tops have overhead storage, just like what you see in this raised roof. They're just not quite as big. And these just operate just like that. You just grab it at the bottom, open it right up. Now, you're not going to be able to fit any luggage, obviously, in these little storage bins, but they're great for knickknacks, remotes, headphones, DVDs, just to keep that clutter off the floor. Now, being a 9-passenger van, we have 4 captain's chairs in the back and a rear sofa. Now, these captain chairs are new to the 2016 model year and carrying over into the 2017 model year. They're absolutely phenomenal. And this package right here is actually an 8-way adjustable power seat with multiple controls, and does feature a power footrest, as you see right here. Now, they do have power recline, and again, everything else is power up, down, back, forth, and then you've got adjustments for the back portion of the bottom of the seat as well, and again, recline. Now, all these captain chairs do feature the tether hooks down here and the anchors on the back side of the captain chairs, so they'll accommodate all the child safety seats out there. And one thing that I want to talk about on the subject of child safety seats are seat belts. Okay, now most of the conversion vans that you've seen out there have the seat belts coming off the pillars here, okay, coming directly down to the chair. You know, those are fine and dandy for a full-size adult, but small children or trying to get a car seat strapped in, you'll soon find out that the seat belts that we have incorporated directly out of the seat work a lot better. And transitioning to the second row of captain chairs, these do not have the power footrest that the first row have. However, they will slide forward and back, and they do have power recline, and they swivel. So with the swivel seat, it was essential that we again had a seat belt in the chair, not off the pillar, to ensure your safety in whichever direction you might be facing, either forward or the rear passengers on the rear sofa. Now, moving to the rear sofa, this sofa is done in the same nice leather trim as the captain chairs, a dark gray with the granite or the silver piping, excuse me. It is a power rear sofa. It will slide forward and back and recline if you wanted to, and also give you the ability to fold it completely flat and utilize that as a sleeping surface if needed, maybe to change a little one's diaper or whatever. It's just a nice feature. Now, people always want to know, how big is this bed? Now, with this sofa folded completely flat, and then this captain chair right in front of me flipped around, it will accommodate somebody of my size up to 6'2". Now, let's get into the electronics. All of our ProMaster raised roof vans, sorry about the glare, do feature a 32-inch Vizio LED smart television. Now, this television has all the applications that you'd find in a modern-day smart TV, and it is paired to an LG Blu-ray player, which is also a smart Blu-ray player. Now, while watching a movie in the back of this van, you've got a couple different options. This van does feature a rear radio, AM/FM tuner, Bluetooth capable, hands-free phone capable. You can do a lot of things with this radio, but this is what powers the home theater in the back of this van. So you can watch a movie through the Kicker surround sound speakers that are located throughout the back of this van, or through the wireless headphones that are provided. Now, this control panel under the rear radio is going to do a couple different things. These toggle switches right here are going to turn on and off your indirect lighting that you see going down the midway point in the wall and also up in the raised roof, and allow you to control your map light that is located above every seat in the back of this van. Now, we also do have a 110 plug in here, 2 USB charging ports by this chair, and an HDMI input. Now, what you can do is you can bring along a game system, plug it in right here to the 110, run a wire to the HDMI, switch the input on the TV, and boom, you're playing games going down the road. So the kids will have a lot of fun with that. And you could use multiple devices with this setup. Anything that uses an HDMI, transfer right to the TV. The rear heat and air in the back of this van. Pro Air 2 with a digital thermostat, pretty much one step set and forget. Very simple and easy to accommodate desired temperature. Now moving to the front of the van. Same nice leather chairs in the front here. Same material that we have in the back. This is an 8-way adjustable pedestal with lumbar and heat. Move it over to the dashboard here. I'll go over the power equipment. Of course, this van does have power windows. Power mirrors, even the blind spot mirror is power. You have power collapsing mirrors, as you see right there. One touch of the button. Keyless entry, factory remote start, cruise control, just about anything you would expect to find on a modern vehicle. Now the steering wheel is a nice leather wrapped wheel with controls on both sides of the airbag. Now these are going to allow you to change radio stations, answer hands-free phone calls, and ensure that you can navigate everything up here without taking your hands off the steering wheel. Now, as I mentioned in the back of the van, this does have the 5.0 Uconnect radio system. This is where your backup camera image is going to display. Does have an AM/FM tuner, CD slot, and features TomTom navigation. Now, connectivity ports for that radio. You have some for the driver, USB 3.5 millimeter auxiliary port, so you can charge and connect directly to the radio. And over on the passenger side, we do have a USB charging port and a DC port as well. Now those are strictly for charging and have no connectivity to the radio. Cup holder storage up in the front of the van. There's 3 down here below the radio. There's 1 on each door panel, and then another one up here on the dash. So you've got enough holders up here for 6 drinks. They wanted to make sure nobody was thirsty in this van. As far as storage goes, we've got a little compartment up on top of the airbag, plus your standard glove box that you'd find in every car, and a little storage nook right here in between the bottom glove box and the airbag. And that pretty much wraps up the inside of this 2017 ProMaster conversion van. I'm sorry for the wiggle and jiggle on the camera. I'm gonna step out here. Now, if there was any questions that I didn't answer or information I didn't provide on this particular van, please don't hesitate to call, even if it's a different van here on our website. Now, if you like the videos that we do here at the dealership, or you're in search of that perfect conversion van you've yet to find, I kindly ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and even like us on Facebook, and that's going to better your chances of not missing out on the next great deal here at Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. Once again, my name is Justin Smith. I appreciate your time. Hope you have a wonderful week.